Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly guidance for the 5th of April 2021. Let's see what we've got going on. This is a general read for the collective. Your central energy, guys, is the Palace of Swords. Let's see what else we've got coming out. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Devil. We've got two major arcana cards here. There's a lot of power going on. Those are from the Tower of Dreams. All the cards I use are linked below, by the way. Don't sweat the small stuff. We had that quite recently, didn't we? Let's see what else is going on. Okay, we've got community coming in from the energy cards. From the Wisdom of the Oracle. Serendipity, fate, which is also the Wheel of Fortune. So this is being repeated twice. And from the Animal Oracle cards, what's the message, please, for this week of the 5th? Snake Spirit, which is transformation. We have got change and transformation abounding here, guys. A lot of shift. And the shift is towards community, which I'm loving for us. We're really needing this. Many of us this week of the 5th are starting to come out of lockdown, be able to connect again, see people again, travel a little bit, just even if it's out of area slightly. So we're starting to get this sense of community starting to come back in after a long time of isolation for many people. Very much needed. It's a beautiful card of connection, of being together, of leaning on people, of letting them lean on you. The fruit all around here is about the richness of life. We're starting to feel that richness coming back now. Very needed for many of you. Now this don't sweat the small stuff, the little mouse sitting on top of the bear here, if you can see the card. Now, this is all about don't get too caught up in the detail. Look at the bigger picture. You know, there's times when we need to look at the detail, particularly when Mercury's retrograde, for example. Check everything, double check it, triple check it. But that's not the energy for this week of the 5th of April. We have this bigger picture. Don't get caught up in the little tiny stuff and get stressed about it. Just focus instead on the bigger picture of the connections. That's what's really important. We are healing now from this year that we've had. It is a time to heal. The snake is all about transformation, shedding the old skin, letting go so that we can move into the new. We've got a lot of newness wanting to come in here. But with the Devil card sitting there quite prominently, we're saying, look, we're getting caught up in where we've been. I'll come on to that in a minute, but we've got these two cards, the Wheel of Fortune and the Serendipity card, which is all about fate and a new cycle and something meant to be. And we are moving more towards love and people and community. So those of you who are feeling, you know, oh, it's always going to be like this, it's never going to change, and oh, we're going to be back in lockdown again in 5 minutes, and don't get too excited because it's not going to last. All of that thinking is quite normal when we've been through a difficult time. Whatever that is, it's very normal because you get used to it. Your being, your inner being and your emotions get used to that sense of struggle. And so it gets a little bit lodged inside you. Life is hard, life is a struggle, it's difficult. What we want to do is be coming away from that this week. Let it go and say, look, we're actually in a transformation time. This is all about letting go, as is this. We've got 2 5s here. Okay, 5 is the number of change. We don't reduce that down to a 10 and a 1. It's a master number when we have a double number like that, change. And that change is wanting to bring in something that is fated, that is destined, that is meant to be, that is for you. It's a gift, it's a blessing, it's a good thing coming in. But it's essential that we recognize that the old is now moving out and let it go, to allow this to come in, allow it to heal, allow all of the stress and strain to heal, to allow this new to come in. The Wheel of Fortune, the number 4 at the bottom here, which is actually all about foundations. So you're shifting, the wheel is turning in a different direction now. We are moving, this is the first week of April, we're 2 weeks into the astrological new year. It's new, it's beginning. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this is a time of spring, of rebirth, of fresh starts, and everything here is about that new, fresh start. Now we've got the Knight of Wands that is bringing in that passion, the power, the enthusiasm, the motivation, the drive. We're in Aries season, which is Mars-led. Mars is action and fire. You're being led here from a place of power and empowerment. So those of you who've been feeling very much in kind of in hibernation mode, that's gone now. We're out of that. We're in this rebirth, fire energy of what do I want to begin. And what I want to begin is this connection with love. We've got the community card, which is connections, and we've got the Two of Cups, which is love. For many of you, this is the time of the mating season and you connecting with somebody that is fated, that is destined. This can be a soulmate. This can be family, friends. You are connecting in, and also with yourself, loving yourself more, taking better care of you, feeling this energy that's very uplifting and very, very warm. I'm just feeling this warmth in my heart and in my belly, the fire in my belly actually coming through from that beautiful dragon on the Knight of Wands. The central energy for the week is this Palace of Swords. Palaces are places, physical, tangible, touchable places where we can think clearly. It's as if the fog has lifted, the heaviness has lifted. This is why it's essential to be healing that devil energy of feeling trapped and restricted, to let it go, to enable these two new energies of this new wheel, this new fate, this new destiny to come in. So I want to be able to think clearly about what I want and how I want to use this new energy. I want to think through the bigger picture, all right? Not looking at the little stuff, looking at the big stuff. What is it that I want to create for myself for this coming year? This is this beautiful energy of creation in April. Always is. I love April for that reason. You start to see the buds coming on the trees of the new leaves, the new life, the new. So be thinking here. This is all about air energy, mind energy, thinking clearly now. For the first time, the heaviness has gone. I'm light, is lifted up above the clouds, above everything. I can see clearly now. Beautiful. So that is what I have for you for this week of the 5th of April. I hope that helps. If it did, do give it a like, a share. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to book your own reading private with me, the link is below. I am taking bookings. All right, my darlings, have an amazing week. Lots of love. Bye-bye.